Welcome to the show, it's the Backer Squad, talking all things green and gold, give a round of applause. We break it down, every game, every play, from Lambeau to the talks, you know we slay. Got the energy electric, vibes always hype. Join the conversation, come on, grab your mic. It's a podcast flow that keeps your heart in tune. Every touchdown, every fumble, we're the afternoon. Backer boys, we be bringing the heat. Live on YouTube, can't accept defeat. Subscribe, hit that bell, never miss a beat. Follow us on Facebook, it's the ultimate retreat.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Backer Boys. We got a full house tonight. How you boys doing?
Fine as one will ever be.
I don't know. I've been hacked. I don't know. I think I'm hacked. I think.
Yeah.
I'm hacked.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, since you guys already want to talk about it there, we got to address our elephant in the room today of Rashawn Gary. It was announced that he got released by him putting out a statement on his Instagram that apparently now, after the fact, it was deleted, and he said that he was hacked and it was not him. Now, do you guys happen to think there's any smoke to this fire, that, you know, maybe the gun just got jumped a bit and they're trying to save face a little? Or do you think that this was a full-blown hack? And A-Dub, we'll start with you.
It could be a possibility of both. Like, let's be upfront and honest. You cannot look at the way Gary's season ended and think to yourself that he could easily be safe. Like, there has to be some conversations going on about either he's going to restructure his contract and play on a different deal, considering how big of a cap hit he's going to give us, or there has to be talk about him being out as far as Green Bay is going to have to eventually move on, because let's be honest, we've seen plenty from the younger core of edge rushers we got now to the point where Rashawn Gary could be expendable, especially since he disappeared through 9 games of the season this past year.
Oh, yeah. And hey there, Yoli. We're doing well. Glad to have you in the comments here.
What's up, Yoli?
Excuse me. Eric, go ahead and give us your thoughts on this Rashawn Gary situation we got going.
Honestly, when I looked at it on Twitter, because that's where I first got the report on Twitter saying, oh, Rashawn Gary will not be returning with the Packers, I didn't know he was hacked. How does that even happen, honestly? Like, I'm sitting there like, how could you hack a player's account? You know,
not to interrupt you, Eric, but real quick, this is apparently the second time that he has been hacked in a calendar year.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, I just find that kind of bizarre. It's like, no way. I don't think we'll release him. I feel like he's still got some stuff left in the tank, but he's never been elite, though. He's never been an elite pass rusher. But he's, like Dorn said, he's a good run stopper. He gets there when needed, but he's not elite. You know what I mean? So.
Well, Edgar, we're glad to see you here from Mexico.
Edgar's in Mexico? Are you running, Edgar? Are you running?
He's hiding from the cartel, man. He's hiding.
All right there, Dorn, our inside man. Why don't you tell us your thoughts here with Rashawn Gary?
I think his agent fucking put that out there to stop all the fucking, someone wants to trade for him, which I don't see no team really want to trade for him, because I wouldn't trade for him. With that kind of $28 million a year and this contract, like, oh man, I don't know. But anyways, he put that out there so no one would do it. So this way he can be a free agent if he does get that goal, and he can choose the next team he wants. That's what I'm thinking. I think he put it out there on purpose.
Is he really celebrating this?
Bradbury? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That offensive line just got worse, dude. That offensive line's not going to be like it was last year.
All right, there.
But anyways, yeah, that's what I think about Gary. I think he put it out there so this way nobody trades for him, and this way he can come a free agent. And he can go wherever he wants to.
Bro, Gary got hacked in the middle of the season, bro. Are you kidding me? I mean, that guy fucking he starts out, he's having a sack a game. He's I mean, you got Micah Parsons lined up next to you. This is the best opportunity for your career ever. And you tank like you do? I mean, come on, man.
And let's be clear about something here. It is possible for him to be hacked, and the production we got from him this past season was no different from what we got before the Micah Parsons trade came through.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
We got people behind, man.
You could easily say that Rashawn Gary's production falling off. You have to chunk it up to the scheme change in itself.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kind of wondering if this is just who Rashawn Gary is. He's a good pass rusher, great with the pressure, and excellent as a run defender, but he's just a half a step late for getting that.
Yeah, but see, to me, he gets lazy.
But
I think he plays up. He gets lazy.
But let's be clear about something. When we first got Rashawn Gary in 2019, the first thing that had to be considered is that the guy himself was an unfinished product when we first got him. Like, the man himself needed to develop behind some efficient pass rushers before we were going to let him out on the field when we first drafted him.
Yeah, because we had Smith brothers.
Like when we first drafted him, there wasn't much on him. Like, Green Bay just took him based off the potential he had. Like, we didn't know much about what he could do as far as production or even what out on the field, like what his potential would be.
I would go as far as saying he was a first-round pick, right? First round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was a bust. I'm sorry.
To me, I think he's a bust.
He never. Yeah, he's a bust. He never.
But again, a late round pick. You know.
I was gonna say he started for us pretty much every year besides his rookie year, and he's put up decent numbers. Granted, his sack numbers aren't eye popping by any means, but he definitely shows up on other parts.
You got to count for him.
But it doesn't mean he's a first round.
Offensive line's got to count for him.
Not first round talent. Not first round talent.
No.
Second round, third round.
Time,
maybe, you know?
But here's the thing: at the time we had him since 2019. The most you can say from him is that while he ain't an elite pass rusher, he's a quality starter.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
That's why I would prefer if we can somehow get a pay cut worked out with him and be able to keep him on the team. If not, it really wouldn't shock me if we see him going, and especially with
Get
this
him out of here, man.
Especially with this statement being released by him, that seemed like it was a prepared statement.
No, get him out, man. We need
That
that
was
cap
something
room.
that was like,
Bro, he had to know he was leaving. He had to know he was leaving.
We got his replacement, man. We got his replacement already on the team. Let's get him out of here. Let's take that cap and let's go get a corner. Let's go get a center.
Yeah.
Let's get some enough tackle. Let's get something that we really need. You know what I mean? We got enough pass rushers.
I was going to say, Dorn, to that point, I got to agree with you. We do have a plethora of pass rushers here, and we do have some drastic needs at different sides of the ball, especially to me at left tackle. Now, I know we have Jordan Morgan. I personally don't believe in him as a tackle, but the team at least has to for them to be willing to walk from Rasheed Walker like
and that. I hope the Bears don't pick up Gary because I'll be pissed.
Who cares if the Bears pick him up? I don't care if the Bears pick him up.
Yeah, I don't know.
My thing about Gary is even if you want to give him you want him to take a pay cut. If he's already, I mean, he's not up to his potential now. He's only getting older. He's only going to go down. He's not going to get it. I think we've seen his best days already. I don't see him doing better than what he's given us already. And I mean, what's that worth to you?
I mean, when you got to have somebody alongside you had to fucking play a lot better, then just
I mean, what would you guys think his pays? I mean, he's getting $28 million a year right now. So what do you think?
JP,
we can free up almost $70 million if we wanted to, man.
JP, you can't just look at the cap number we got now and think that's where we're going to stay.
No shit. We can
any fan base ought to have common sense to know that whatever cap number you see for any team is not going to be where they stay for the whole duration of any offseason. That number changes every other week.
I mean, the only team right now I think is be hurting in the MC North is actually the Vikings only because they're like 40 million fucking below, cap, man, or above cap, man. So it's like they got a lot of things to do.
Yeah. And two other moves that we can atone for that's already happened for us to be stable is number one, we managed to re-sign Chris Brooks to a 2-year deal to remain one of our
own biz, bro.
One of our top backs. And the other deal we got done is we restructured Xavier McKinney's contract.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dorm.
Okay. One thing I want to see a bad shape with the Packers right now in NFC North. We're probably in the best shape out of any team in NFC North right now. The Bears, you just lost your best center. You just lost your best receiver. Your left tackle's out for most of the year. I mean, you guys are a lot worse shape than any team in NFC North besides the Vikings. Tell you the truth. To be honest, I mean, who do you guys replace him? You got Bradbury. The guy's fucking horrible, man. He's like one of the worst fucking run blockers, man. Let's be real here. Why do you think Vikings got rid of him? Why do you think where you got him from? You got rid of him right away. He's horrible. I mean, I don't see where you guys coming from. You guys got better. Your receiving core. You don't even have 1,000-yard receivers. You gave a shit about we don't got 1,000-yard receivers. You don't got one right now. Your guys dropped more passes last year than our guys did. So who has a better receiving core right now? I'm thinking the Packers do, actually, tell you the truth. Now your offensive line was better than ours. Now I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see how it plays out.
We'll see about that. I mean, y'all claim you was going to get Max Crosby. We have yet to see that happen.
Sounds like the Bills could get him.
You guys already got your didn't you guys already get your center? JP, they're keeping up, bro. They're celebrating they got what's his name?
Oh, Bradbury, Garrett Bradbury.
Yeah, they got Bradbury already. What do you need him for?
Oh, you guys did, fans. You guys had a fluke lucky season. Your Commanders 2.0. I'm saying, man.
I guess some Bear fans say it's addition by subtraction. Like we seen you trade DJ Moore to the Bills. You saw your starting center
their best receiver,
and Tremaine Edmonds retired. And Tremaine Edmonds was released.
Yeah. They don't even got a safety. I mean,
they don't have one under
do they got a
contract,
safety? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brisker. I feel like Brisker might leave too.
I think Brisker can be gone too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Brisker,
every team that
they already said they're cutting Brisker. They're cutting Brisker. They're cutting Edmonds.
They gotta be fixed.
They already traded away DJ Moore. Which
you beat us. You got lucky at 2 games.
Hey, wow. You're happy DJ Moore's gone. You got to be happy, and you guys got something for him. What'd you get? A second rounder?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's never polls cooking. Let's overpay fucking Edmonds, man.
I mean, that was a good. He was a quitter.
Yeah,
I would have been tired of all that. For sure. Yeah.
But
I mean, the Bears beat our backups towards the end of the season. I mean, that's
it's basically the same thing. We're talking about getting rid of Gary to give other guys more opportunity. That's what the Bears did. They got rid of their dead weight.
Hey, the perspective
give their wide receivers better chance.
DJ Moore had a down year for them before they traded him, so
he didn't really have a down year. He made all the big plays for them. When they needed him, he's the one who made the big plays for him.
He came in the clutch there, but he did have a down year statistically.
Their whole receiving core had a down. They had a lot of drops, dude. They had a lot of drops last year.
Well, it's
the other young guys ran wrong road. Just
learning a new offense, though. I mean, they were learning a new offense. They were learning.
I don't care. They don't give a slack about our receivers, do they? They don't have a 1,000-yard receiver right now. They don't have one. I'm just saying they don't have a 1,000-yard receiver.
Well, I like to think the Bears seen plenty from Roma Dunze.
But running wrong routes and doing drops. Didn't he just drop one in the Rams game? A touchdown, fucking would have been a touchdown, but he dropped it right in his fucking hands. Okay, yeah, he's real good.
So now the Bears are out of the running for Linderbaum. They may as well be since they signed their center.
Yeah, you guys already got one. That's why
they said they're going to get Crosby. They said
I don't know what he's talking about going after the Baltimore dude.
Yeah, but one of the news cycles that has developed here a bit is what we got going on with Quay Walker most likely being gone, because The supposed market for him is going to be in that 15 to 17 million dollar range. And from what I've heard, the most we wanted to go with him is 10. So it looks like we're going to be having a new starting linebacker here in Green Bay,
I'm
unless
fine with that.
the market falls up.
I'm fine with that.
Unless the
I'm fine with
market
that.
falls out there. And seeing as how Jordan is already fine with that, what do you guys think about us moving on here from Quay here? Because I'm not personally a huge fan of it. Quay is a major piece to this defense. Now, granted, he is a liability in coverage, but the coverage unit as a whole performs better once he's out on the field. And go ahead, A-Dub.
As far as Quay Walker goes, I've had moments watching him to where I gave him comparisons to say he was the Black Blake Martinez at the time. Not a popular take, but it's one that almost fits. Like, the guy can get you tackles, but anything more than that could almost be a big axe. Like, he's got athleticism and speed to where he can cover going sideline to sideline. He can
But his
excel.
instincts not there. He I don't know. He has a slow.
Yeah, I was
instincts.
just about to get to that.
Yeah.
The instincts are not there. Like,
Yeah.
you can't depend on him strongly when it comes to coverages. Like, his coverages have not been so good.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he'll get you plenty as far as tackling to stop the run or even a pass rush every once in a while. He can get you sacks, but anything more than that just be tough to ask.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to overpay him,
where
that's for sure.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to miss him, is in the run defense, and he was one hell of a blitzer.
Mhm.
Now, Eric, what do you think about Quay here?
Personally, Ken, I don't want to see him go either. Now, you do bring up a
You
good
tell him,
point
Steve.
of him being good. Like, when he's on the field, our coverages are better. I do agree with you on that. But the thing where he does suck at, and where I get annoyed with him at, he doesn't know how to, pass cover. He don't. That's his biggest weakness. It always has been his biggest weakness. So if he can get that corrected, he'll be one hell of a linebacker. So I feel like we should keep him. I don't want to see him go just yet, but I see where you're coming from.
And JP, that's why there's multiple comments popping up on the screen. I mean, if you're going to talk shit, you got to at least be somewhat accurate here, man.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, you want to expand upon?
As far as watching from Facebook, he wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're talking about Quay? Yeah, to me, I'm fine with him leaving. Tell you the truth, I really am. I'm happy we got. Like I said, we need bigger. We need receivers. We need to get our offensive line straightened out better. I mean, I see that chart where we're like almost last in our offensive line because they weren't together. Everybody's mix and matching all year round. We didn't have a steady group. That's what we need, is get guys in there that are gonna be steady. They ain't gonna get hurt, and you know what I mean? Well, we keep on plugging everywhere. We're plugging everybody everywhere. It's like everybody's getting hurt. You plug this guy here, this guy move over here. It's like you can't get no continuity going. And that's what we need. I say go pay the extra money. Go get fucking Lemonberg. That's one guy I'd overpay is a center. Go get him. We need a left tackle. Let's find a decent left tackle. Jenkins, we can let him go. We save some money there.
Well,
All right.
There could be, when it comes to you speaking about Jenkins, we could always try to find some trade. He could have some value in terms of a trade for something. Like, yeah, I know we want to move off him, but try to find a trade partner for him and Gary.
A-Dub, I would generally agree with you, but him coming off that injury at his age, I don't know if we're going to get a trade for him. But, Rob, what do you think about the Quay Walker?
I mean, A-Dub nailed it when he said he's like the Blake Martinez. I mean, he totally is. I mean, here's the thing is when the guy sees who's got the ball, he can go get him. But anticipating who's going to get the ball, that's where his problem is. Good linebackers know where to be before the ball's there. You know what I mean? They just have good instincts, and
Yeah.
it's for all his athleticism. He don't have it in between the ears. Everywhere else he's got it, but not in between the ears, man. And you know, for me, I mean, we got what we got out of him, and if he's commanding big time money, then go someplace where they're going to pay you that kind of money. But I don't know that he's ever going to be anything more than he is for us right now.
Yeah.
Is the leading tackler for the team, maybe? I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. And Elton Jenkins, I mean, he's too old, man. I'm ready to move on from him. I mean, I'm glad we didn't give him that extra bonus money he wanted last year. Remember that? He was trying to hold out, get a little extra pay for switching over to center. Our offensive line got better.
I'm glad that we didn't give him that extra money either there, Rob.
Now, one thing about it, if we lose, Dobbs, if we lose, was Dobbs, Jenkins, who else was it?
Rashawn Gary.
Quay Walker, Rasheed Walker. If we lose those four guys, we could actually have a lot of between third and fourth round draft picks next year.
Yeah.
We're talking like 3 third-round picks besides our.
Yeah, I get that, and it's nice.
And we got replacements for these guys. We already got them on pretty much on our roster. So
you've got a lot of faith in some of the.
I do. I got a lot of faith in my young guys. Boy, especially the pass rush. And our defense.
The pass rush. That now there, right there, I have a lot of faith. I think we need a back there.
We need corners. We need work on our offense line and a defense. We need a big nose tackle. Another nose. We need Kenny Clark back.
Well,
Fuck it.
Let's be upfront and honest about something. If we know Goody the way we do, he will never go. Somebody said if there's one thing Goody does at the most, he will never go into an NFL draft having a big need. But then that just says enough that he'll be busy in free agency and find some way around some of the mess that we're in right now. Now, I thought some of them guys would still get. Now, I felt he might have wanted to re-sign somebody else other than Zach Tom, but I guess from the looks of it, we're gonna have a lot of guys walk, which means opportunities for other people. Like you're letting Quay Walker go, which means are we supposed to see Edgerrin Cooper get moved to the middle linebacker position, or are we gonna find somebody in free agency for that?
Hard saying, man. Right now, we got to see who to restructure. We got to see who they cut, what kind of money we have yet. A lot of things for Monday.
But hey, letting Romeo Dobbs go is already ready. I've said this to somebody. There was every chance I felt that. Excuse me. Romeo Dobbs was not going to be re-signed, that we may eventually let him walk in free agency, which meant more opportunities and more plays being drawn up for Matthew Golden taking over as that second receiver besides Christian Watson out the board.
Plus you got Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You got Reed.
And Yinzer, to answer your question, it's Jonathan Gannon, who is our defensive coordinator, the old head coach for the Cardinals, but also the DC for the Eagles there.
Yeah. And to be upfront about that, when it came to Jonathan Gannon, I said to myself, I had mixed emotions about it, to think about what kind of DC he was. But if you took anything away from him in terms of his time, if you were to judge this guy off of Arizona, I would say that in itself is not going to say everything for you, because while he was a head coach in Arizona, he didn't call the plays for that defense that was not so great. As a DC, he has a very trustworthy resume that I would lean upon. Like, you've seen what he did with the Eagles when he was their DC. If that part of him comes to Green Bay, I'm more than comfortable and okay with that.
And Dorn, you were mentioning about us getting a nose tackle. Well, it just so happens that Jonathan Gannon's old nose tackle in Arizona just got released.
I seen that.
Delvin Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be a nice little piece to add depending on how much he wants, but I don't think he's going to command a whole shit ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let's be honest about something. If we're going to go after free agents, we can't just depend on the youth. We just cannot depend on young guys to come in here and make
No,
things
I'm
work
sick of
out
being
for us.
bold. We're the youngest. I don't.
Like
We can't use that crap no more, man.
eventually we gotta find veteran leadership in certain positions to come out of free agency and
We
help
need
us right now.
leadership. We need more leadership on our team. That's
Yep.
what we need. We can't
Yep.
finish in the fourth quarters. I mean, we're dominating these fucking teams until the middle of the third quarter, fourth quarter. I mean, and then we lose it. Like, what the fuck? We dominate the whole game until the fourth quarter. It's like, come on, man.
You could say that could be a reason why veteran leadership is needed, as far as
That's what I'm
guys
saying,
who
man.
know how to close a game out once you have a big lead.
Do we get veteran leadership for our head coach? I mean, come on, man.
I'm seriously giving more and more thought to. I think that locker room had got divided between him and Bisaccia,
I think so too.
especially after those grades came out and we seen how much of a nosedive LaFleur took. It's not like LaFleur changed that much.
He's
I
a leader,
think-
but he's a leader he's in the huddle, which I'd rather see him do it like fucking on the bench, like fucking Broski was saying. I like to see more leadership out of him on the bench when on the sidelines. I like to see it better. You know, it's like, come on, step up a little more.
Yeah,
But
I'd like to see him light a fire under his ass a bit too. Now it's nice and all that he's always calm and all that shit.
yeah,
But dude, sometimes leading by example isn't the best way. You got to get out there and get in somebody's face every now and again.
exactly.
Well, I want to
man.
slap
Grab
that fucking
motherfucker by
smile
the thing,
off his face.
smack him
stop
across the
smiling.
helmet, catch him. When I throw it, you catch that motherfucker. You know
Just
what I
stop
mean?
smiling, put it on your game face, and I don't want to
Yeah.
see you crack a smile the whole game. You should not be happy about anything we do until
You're
we
like
win.
Rodgers.
You should
Next
be
time
happy.
you drop it, I'm not throwing to you. You gotta fucking earn it back
Fucking
again.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gave Rodgers a whole bunch of shit with that.
Yeah.
But man, you know, these drops seem to have increased a lot since Rodgers left.
This year, our receivers actually did really good on drops, so I choose, until the last few games.
Yes.
Until the last
it
few
played
games, we
it.
actually needed them. That's when they dropped.
Mm-hmm.
During the year, they did really good. But
Mhm.
the last few games, man, just like the year before, we lost, 3 games in a row? We lost 5 games in a row. It's like, what the fuck? We start the fucking year good. We play in the games we lose, we're fucking in every single one of those fucking games. It's just we can't finish in the fourth quarter, and that's gotta stop. We need a kicker. That Dolphins is let go their kicker. He was like 9 for 9 over
Well,
50 yards. I want him.
well
Bring him in.
supposedly, and this one's a pipe dream. I've been hearing that we've been looking into the Cowboys kicker Aubrey. There.
That one too. I heard.
He's a restricted free agent, but we would have to sign him to a massive contract to get him.
So what? If
You
he
gotta
wants
do
to
that,
come,
though.
he's legit kicker,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that.
I mean, I'm not against it, but
I would give that guy a 5-year deal.
You
and
got
we
a
would be
window. You
set.
got to take.
We would
You
be
got
set, man. I mean,
you got to
come
remember
on.
we're in that window right now with Parsons and some. We got to
Bro,
We got that
go
window,
back
man.
and look at how many games did we
We
lose by a
gotta-
kick this last year? A blocked field goal, an extra point. I mean, there's so many things,
We
man.
can't
where
rely
a
on
good
draft
kicker
picks,
would have
put it that
been fucking great. A great kicker would have been great,
Yeah. We can't
especially
rely
when
on
he
draft.
could average 55 yards a kick.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
he's a
dude
proven
can kick.
commodity.
Yeah, fucking A.
believe me, I get what you're saying, but there's only so much money to work with, and I don't want to have the highest paid kicker.
Everybody's like, bring back Crosby. Bring back the Crosby that was in his prime.
Yeah.
Not the guy that-
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
I think I can
Crosby
kick better than
is
Crosby right
washed
now.
now.
Oh,
Believe
man.
me, I
Prime Crosby.
absolutely,
Prime
I
Crosby's great.
love Mason to absolutely the nth degree, but his last couple of years, you could see that he lost it a bit.
There was
Bro,
talk
you
that
missed
he'll
5 kicks in
coming
one
back
game.
to be
You
a
should be
special
out.
teams
Fired.
coordinator for us. Like, come on,
I
man. No
wouldn't-
way. Don't even.
I wouldn't mind him coming back and being like some type of supporting coach or
Assistant.
something like that.
Assistant.
Yeah,
Because he wants to
yeah,
get in
but
the coaching.
I wouldn't want to just hand him the coordinator thing right off the bat with no experience at it.
Assistants, I'll be fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, we can't get no worse than we did past 5 years, man. With Can't get no worse, man.
Oh, unfortunately, we can.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Well, we did get worse. That's just it. We did get worse. We went from 11 wins to 9 wins. I mean, we got worse.
Well, I'm talking about special teams.
Okay, and the
wrong,
reason
yeah,
for most of those losses,
is because
most of those
special
losses
teams.
was special teams, bro. I'm
Yeah.
just want to say to you.
Yeah.
One's got to see it to believe it. We
Yeah,
ain't seen
exactly, Doug.
like you
Oh, yeah.
claiming you gonna sign Crosby or Mack. It just needs to happen.
Yeah. Facts. I'm just tired of hearing about it. That's probably the one thing about LaFleur. When he comes out, he's all smiling. He says he says all the things he knows you want it, but he never fixes it. I want to see you fix it, bro. Fix it.
Yeah, I want to see more from him on the sidelines. I want to know what happened to the LaFleur from last year, not this past season, but last year when he was saying, "You make dumb penalties, you're going to be on the sideline watching the game with me." We needed that shit last year or this past season because of all the dumbass penalties we have. But did you see him go out there and say it this time? I don't know what the hell was up with him this year. If he had some personal issue or something going on, but it just didn't feel like the normal team with him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's been the area. I mean, here's the thing about the special team. It has to be it doesn't need to be number one focus, but it needs to be a focus where it's not the reason why we're losing games. That can't be that the reason.
Miss kicks.
No, they
You
can't be the
get me middle of the
Block,
pack
block,
rankings,
block.
and I'm happy out of special teams.
Yes, if we were middle of the pack, we would be better. I mean, honestly, bro,
Yeah.
we had the highest paid special teams coach and the lowest special teams averages for punts,
I mean,
kickoffs. Bro,
towards the end of the
terrible.
season, even with all the injuries we had, the main injuries we had, I mean, Parson,
Yeah.
that's the main one, man. You don't got your fucking, and then in Kraft, I mean, and Jenkins and fucking Watson, Watt.
I think
Wyatt.
losing Zach Tom for like 5
And-
or 6 games really hurt us right in the
we
middle
still
of it.
fucking were in games. I mean, we got solid backups. We just gotta get better in areas like our
I'm not one to
corners.
I don't
Or-
like using injuries as excuses, man.
I don't either, but I mean, some teams. I mean,
you have some years you have worse years than others.
It
man.
brings teams together. I think when you get injuries like that, I think you see what teams come together, and some teams just kind of fade away. We kind of hung in there, but fourth corner we just fizzled out. Fourth quarter.
Losing Micah, I think, was a major blow to team morale.
Yeah, I think when Parson went down, it did a big blow.
Yeah.
And Kraft too.
You
I
could
mean,
say that because a lot about how our season was going to work out was predicated on us making that trade. Like when Parsons got traded to Green Bay, expectations and speculations was he was supposed to be one of those pieces that we needed to get over the hump.
Bro, the first
Right.
2 games we
Like
smashed.
the defense we had was supposedly coming off a year where we were efficient in causing turnovers. We could get in the backfield, we could make sacks, we could get turnovers. The thing was we needed an efficient pass rusher who can
Yeah.
actually create pressures and get in the backfield. You addressed that with Micah Parsons, and as you could see from this past year, we weren't able to generate turnovers like we did before Parsons got here.
yeah, you had to create pressures and stuff like that, which you'd rather just get it with your. You've seen it in this Super Bowl, past 2 Super Bowls. You've seen it. You get pressure with your front four and let the defense eat. You know what I mean? If you can't get pressure with your four, you don't even worry about. You're not going to Super Bowl. You need pressure
Well,
with your four.
I'll tell you what.
You've seen the last 2 Super Bowls. You got to have pressure with your front four.
If you take a good look at some of the Super Bowls that have been played and won, a few things you will take away from it. Number one, our QB does not have to be an all-around elite QB to even win it. Like this past Super Bowl, you saw the Seahawks win it because their defense was that efficient and one of the best in the league. The offense itself has to just be average to above average. not be more than efficient to make plays and not make too many costly mistakes out there.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how the Seahawks managed to win their Super Bowl, because of that defense, not solely based on what Sam Darnold did. Like, the only
You need
thing
that pass rush.
the only thing you saw from Sam Darnold was that he was efficient. He made the necessary plays when needed to. He just pretty much was all around making passes that you needed. It wasn't necessarily that he had to win the game for you. He just had to be mistake free.
Yeah, hey, a hell of a lot of teams have won the Super Bowl like that. So I wouldn't mind investing more heavily into this defense.
Cleo Mack.
And
Well, let's be clear about something.
I don't think that moves the needle enough.
I'm
as
just-
him
Yeah.
being a pass rusher.
Yeah, it doesn't, because the
Mm,
first thing I remember when this defense got started the year before, running into this year, I said to myself, the one area that I had my concerns with was the cornerback room, because before the year got started, we did not do enough to address the room. And Goody was that confident in the idea that Keyshawn Nixon could be a CB1, which everybody knew that was a mistake.
Yeah, and banking on Hobbs to go out there and be an outside starting corner was not a very good move for Goody in hindsight here.
I know. I heard he's trade bait.
I wouldn't mind getting rid of him.
Who the fuck is going to trade for that bum?
I heard that the other day. It's like, who the fuck's going to trade for him?
Yeah,
Who's going to trade for that fucking bum? He's a
I know.
bum.
That's what they're saying. But
well, shit. I'd rather just cut him outright. Let's not dance around trying to find somebody and invest heavily in cornerback. I wouldn't mind getting veteran cornerback.
no, do you think Diggs will come back?
That's a
And good-
possibility.
I mean, because him and Parsons are buddies.
That's why I'm saying it's a possibility. I think he's there as a backup if we don't get it fixed with somebody else. Because I don't see him commanding a huge market.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be if he's going to get signed.
Mm-hmm. With how bad his last year was, he if he goes anywhere, it's going to be cheap.
Yeah. Prove it year.
I don't think Stokes comes back. Stokes had himself one hell of a year out there in Vegas, but
Yeah, he did.
unfortunately, I don't think he will have a year like that in Green Bay.
And you got to think about something else. How often does Green Bay just specialize in having reunions happen with some of the players they let go? It's not often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can only think of a handful of times it's happened, so wouldn't shock me. But speaking of bringing guys back in that, I got a feeling that the Quay Walker one is going to end up kind of being more like the Casey Hayward and Micah Hyde. Thank you. I couldn't remember his last name there.
I don't think so.
I got a feeling that it's going to be that, because if he gets his coverage at least serviceable, I think he's an outstanding linebacker.
For what team?
If
I'm, I see the video where if there was a good fit for him to go, it could be perhaps the Jaguars, since they parted ways with Devin Lloyd.
that is a hell of an idea there, A-Dub. I think he fit in well.
But here's the thing about it. Devin Lloyd and Quay Walker come from the same draft class, so it's like, if you sign Quay Walker, if the Jags take Quay Walker and replace Devin Lloyd, the thought process there would be like, wouldn't you think Jacksonville would have been better off drafting Quay Walker, and maybe we should have drafted Devin Lloyd back in 22?
Yeah, I was going to say the argument could be made. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm still biased with Quay. I think that he's still in the process of finishing his development, because we saw how raw he was when he first got here. And to me, he's improved every single year he's been here. It's just the last spot is the coverage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Mike
definitely
back at this
mature.
age.
Definitely maturity. Definitely he had to grow up in terms of maturity, especially when you think about the hot-headed penalties that he had his rookie year.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
one thing that you
image
can't
of
take
him-
away from the guy.
Yeah, and the image of him having to cry in the hallway after he got ejected, that's never gonna leave anybody's mind.
Oh, hell no. And I think, unfortunately for him, that was a good and a bad thing. That, yeah, you got blasted all over crying, going down the tunnel. But that, I think, gave him the motivation of, holy shit, I need to fix this right now.
Yeah, no shit.
And Vinny, I don't think that the Bears are going to get him. From what I'm hearing, there's a crazy bidding war going on right now, and I think they're going to get priced out of it.
Yeah, you got teams like the Cowboys and someone else supposedly trying to get Crosby.
Yeah. Cowboys and the Eagles are who I've heard so far, and there's two other teams, but I don't remember who they were.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It sounds like some Ron in the comments is crying or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep, the guy sounds like a modern day Richard Oliver. Can't help himself obsessing over Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Isn't it funny that there was a tie in both the years, too? Is it every time we get a tie, we're going to get some asshole on here sitting here talking like the Bears are the greatest thing ever?
Yeah, no shit.
In Broski, it wouldn't shock me if they re-signed Davin Poop. For some reason, they love him.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah. And consider yourself fortunate you don't have Motown Mitch trying to argue with you about that.
Ooh, that guy, he's on the back of a milk carton.
No, he had major heart failure and shit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Damn.
he's just starting to come back around. He's had some rough health issues going on.
Damn. Sorry to hear that.
Oh yeah, he seems to be doing better. He had just dropped by. It was either this morning or yesterday. So he's still out there kicking around, talking a little bit of shit.
Bro, just admit it, man. He's tanked just like his team did. He never thought they were going to go this bad. I'm sorry. He made that shit up, bro. Fuck that. That guy talks so much shit, bro. And then as soon as they do shit, he goes.
No, hold on. To be fair, when he disappeared, the Lions were still in the race there.
Not against us.
Yeah. And I remember the start of the year, I was on record with the belief that this past season was supposed to be Super Bowl or bust for Detroit.
Yep.
After they failed to go, after they was one and done after that 15-win season.
It was sure bust all right. They fucking finished in the basement.
First the worst.
First the worst. Man, how often does that happen? Fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who'd have
So
thought
the Bears who did the opposite went from worst to first. Man.
You know, it's like, man,
how often does that happen? I mean, what the fuck?
Fluke lucky season, I guess, you know.
Just
All you can say.
Last year was weird, bro.
It was.
Yeah, last season didn't make a lick of sense for nobody.
I remember last year about this time.
Broski, I mean, it sucks he's got health issues, but I'm not going to let the fuck guy talk a lot of shit. I'm not letting him off the hook. I can still talk shit to him while he's sick. He's still going to be talking shit while he's sick. What the fuck?
Well, he definitely will.
Yeah, so I'm not.
See, my thing is with Motown Mitch, I love going back and forth with the fucking guy.
Well, I'm just saying,
he's actually not bad once you get out of the Detroit shit. He's got a little bit of John Dorn in him.
Maybe Ron can learn from him.
Mr. Jared Goff is a top 3 QB and the best one in the NFC North. Go look at the numbers.
Well, if you look at the numbers, fucking Jordan Love was number 4 this year in the
No.
entire NFL.
All right, broski.
Yep, no Sonic and Knuckles. No more.
Yeah, they got nothing, man. They got nothing.
Yeah, Sonic
Yeah,
and Knuckles is gone.
You see how the Bears
Sonic and
claim that
Knuckles
they're
is
the
gone.
best run game in the league in the North suddenly after
Well,
Monty's gone,
After David Montgomery gets traded over to the Texans,
Yeah.
and
and then I hear the
and
Bears
this-
might even cut what's his name
Swift.
Swift. Yeah, they might even let him go.
I was going to say, as of right now, I wouldn't argue against the Bears running back room being the best.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
They lost their best. They lost the whole reason they had a good O line was because of Dahlman.
Hey, hold on. I said
Man.
running back room. I didn't say running game. I didn't say
Yes, you
offense.
said.
I said running back room.
All right, so on paper,
Okay. Hey,
We're down.
Rob, this isn't the show for that.
paper.
This
Yeah.
isn't the show for that. Come on, you know this.
Today, but let's get over, past, before
What the
preseason
fuck,
or something.
man?
Then we'll start,
That's funny.
see what we pick
All right.
up. Maybe who will get together. Maybe who will stay healthy.
Who?
Who? Yeah, exactly.
Who?
I'm glad that.
Oh,
that
oh,
AW
that, yeah.
Yeah,
speaking
Marshawn
of
Lloyd.
our running back room,
You guys we signed a what's his name, right?
Brooks.
Yeah,
Brooks,
A-Dub already said it earlier.
yep.
And that's
Yep,
what I was
and
about to
now-
say. I'm
and
glad
now that-
we got
and now
him.
And now that means we're going to have to find ourselves a new running back too, since there's a small possibility Emmanuel Wilson will not be back.
Well, from everything I'm hearing, Emmanuel Wilson is going to be gone. With us re-signing Brooks, I wouldn't be surprised if we try rolling the dice with Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah, we got Lloyd and we got that
Either-
strong.
either
too.
that-
we still
Either
get that
that
strong.
or
Oh,
there could
yeah,
be-
I keep forgetting about him.
yeah, either that or supposedly I saw something to where perhaps Green Bay could consider finding another running back in free agency who in the future will be a Josh Jacobs replacement.
I don't. It's very possible, but I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money on another free agent running back here. I'd much rather get our next running back in the draft.
Bro, 2 seasons this guy hasn't taken a snap.
Yeah, Marshall Lloyd. Well, yeah, he's still under a contract, his rookie contract.
I'll
He's
give
got to do
him.
something this year. He's done.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
out of there.
Like Dorn said, I'll give him this year. If he's injured again, dude, don't even
Preseason.
bother. Yeah. No, yeah. Give him.
He's out. He's done.
Yep. Yeah,
Well,
I'd give him
and-
till the beginning
and
of the
also-
season.
And also with that being said, now one can only wonder who else on the Packers team is going to eventually restructure along with Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, McKinney restructured.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, Love will probably restructure. I would,
Yep.
but I don't think he's really hitting the cap.
I
Yeah.
was going to say his cap number's not bad.
Yeah.
Not
I
until
think-
next year. Next year's a
I-
different story, but this year
I
we're-
think Micah can actually restructure.
shit, he's
and
at
it-
like
it-
he's
it-
only
it-
like 19 million. I mean, he's not even that expensive. 19
Mhm.
million.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hopefully, we get a restructure out of Gary.
He should,
I
Because
hope
I
so.
think- because it has been seen before that he's supposed to count up to 20 million against the cap as far as the cap hit goes.
Yeah, I'm not keeping him with his high ass number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as names go, that supposed to be a huge cap hit for us. We mentioned Elton Jenkins and Rashawn Gary, obviously. But
Yeah,
the
we're
other
trying
one,
Gary.
but if there's anybody else that should want to restructure, it should be Aaron Banks because he's
Aaron
Yeah,
Banks,
he's got a high cap number above up to 25 million.
did live up to his
Nate
end.
Hobbs, Jacob.
In the beginning of the season, Rob, I'd agree with you, but once he finally got healthy, he was actually a pretty good guard for us. He wasn't this massive freaking road grader like we thought we were getting, but if he restructures and fixes that cap number, I'm okay
That's
with
my
keeping
point.
him.
Is he's not worth the money we're giving him. He's got to take a pay cut, bro. I
Mhm.
mean, he's one guy that I would definitely be. Look, bro, you didn't live up to your end of the deal.
Yeah, like Aaron Banks and Nate Hobbs both have a huge cap number on them, and they didn't live up to the contracts we gave them.
Yeah, we could easily break about 60 mil. We could actually free up if we wanted to.
And I see Josh Jacobs' cap number up to 15 million.
Yeah.
Maybe he can restructure. Like, I'm sure he won't have a problem wanting to restructure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you give a guy a good signing bonus, they don't have no problem restructuring.
Oh hell no, because you get all that money in one lump sum.
You get it all up front while why wait? You get it all now. You help the team out. I mean, shit, it's a win-win for everybody.
How many corners are out there right now? I've seen quite a few corners actually being released right now. I don't think nobody's going to go for Nixon. Yeah, nobody's going to trade for Nixon.
Buffalo released 2 of theirs already today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants Nixon, man. You know, why trade for him when you can go out in the fucking streets and get one?
I wouldn't even consider what would they give us for Nixon?
Actually, he's not washed, man. He's pretty damn good. Yeah, we need to better.
Yeah, I was gonna say he still had 900 yards with how terrible our freaking line was.
Games, yeah.
Yeah, and that is even while he was injured too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we need a better offensive line. And then last game we only played him for just a quarter, not even, you know. So yeah. He just needs a better offensive line. We need to fix that, man.
Yeah,
our run game was stuck last year, man.
And as far as
names,
as far as
speak up, Eric. Broski wants to hear you.
Yeah,
give him a little whisker flash. Give a little whisker flash.
You gotta give us a rant. You gotta give us a rant, man.
Yeah, that's one thing we haven't had in a while.
You got a rant? Can you cook up a rant? We'll give you a couple.
Tell them how bad the Bears suck, bro. Tell them how bad the Bears suck.
Whatever's on top of your head, man. You want to be the Bears, the Packers, the Lions, the Vikings, or do you ever
I'm not gonna waste my time on the Vikings. They just.
You ever see Al Bundy, Vikings new GM? Al Bundy.
Look at that, Al Bundy, bro. He totally is Al Bundy, bro.
I was gonna say Eric probably doesn't even know who Al Bundy is.
Oh yeah,
I know who that is, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I forgot you're a man of the world now.
Yes.
Wow. Come on, man.
Yeah. I was going to mention a few names that are available at the cornerback position. The top names on
this guy.
It depends on how much lint you got there, Yinzer. Give me an offer.
Yeah. As far as the top guys I see, there's Marshawn Lattimore, Trevon Diggs, Jamal Dean, Jimmy Ward, Tyron Johnson, the one who was just released for the Bills, Jonathan Jones. I see a Detroit Lions corner is available, Amik Robinson. I'm thinking, is this the same guy who got drafted by the Lions in the same year as Terry and Arnold?
Yeah.
Guess he didn't pan out accordingly to the Lions' plans.
Poke high, bro. Poke high. That's where he's from. Poke high.
Okay. Yeah, we got Greg Newsome and Tre'Davious White on here.
Yeah.
Benjamin
Newsome?
St. Jew. Yep,
No.
Greg Newsome's up there too.
No. I'm good on him.
Yeah, I don't want Lattimore.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of guys.
I think Nick Hobbs' job, though. We'll just trade him Hobbs.
Yenzer,
Give him
actually,
Hobbs.
Lattimore is 29.
He still declined. That part is not. That part is true.
Alexander's
That part is
still
very
down
true.
there?
That part is very true.
I thought
Kind of-
Alexander is free.
Yeah, he kind of.
Yeah, he is.
Who's going to
But
put
I
him in
thought-
the list
but
of
I
top
thought he
corners
was-
with that
But
knee?
he ain't up here
He's
because
got
I
a
thought
physical problem and a mental problem, bro. He's at two ends on two problems. I mean, that's the problem with that.
he's not even active in football no more.
The shitty part is we're paying for him this year, too.
Well, I mean, bro, one
Or
time
no,
he
Jones,
was-
Aaron Jones. I think we're still paying for Aaron Jones. That's what it was. We're paying for Aaron Jones. Imagine bringing them back.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Jacobs.
he plays like 32.
Well,
I was going to say if we could get him for the vet minimum.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
because Jones is the change of pace back that can complement Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to invest any money.
You guys just want to say you got Jones and Jacobs on the same team because
Yeah.
No, we already got to say that. We just didn't get to say it for long.
Yeah, we
yeah,
did
for like
actually
10
play
minutes
together.
you're
Yeah, for a
joking.
good 5 minutes, that was it. Like, fuck, really?
That's funny. I'm good on Jacobs, or I mean on
Jones.
Jones. Yeah, I'm good on him, bro. Anybody we've already had on our team and let go. The only guy that actually worked out coming back was the hoodie. That was the only guy that worked out coming back for us. I mean,
Hey,
there's a reason.
hold on. Cobb came back and he was all right when he came back.
Yeah.
Hey, Bears can go get Mooney.
He wasn't
Mooney's
the
out
Cobb
right now.
that he was, but he
Well,
was.
no shit, he was ancient at that point.
Yeah, but the hoodie saved our. I mean, the hoodie helped out saving. That was the year we lost Jordy. That was the year we
Man.
lost Jordy.
Oh, Darnell Mooney, huh? Yeah, I
Stealing
see.
your
I
dumb
forgot
money.
he was a free agent.
Yeah.
Where does Aaron Rodgers go? I see Viking fans now talking about getting Rodgers. Have you seen that shit,
Yeah.
bro? I was like, now
Yeah.
you want him.
And
You speak-
if
you
I'm
speak of-
Rodgers, nope, there ain't no way in hell.
Funny-
I
I
tried
think
to
he
go there
retired.
I
last
thought-
year.
I think he
funny
retired.
about the Vikings getting Rodgers. I thought I seen something where the Vikings were likely going to get Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, I hope
The
not.
kid.
Murray.
The Keebler Elf being their new
Keebler
starter
Elf.
over J.J. McCarthy.
I don't know. I heard he's
hope
going to the
not.
Colts. I heard he's going to the Colts, but I don't see that either.
Viking fans want anyone.
To
Yeah.
have anybody with JJ.
The only requirement for the Vikings is you got to have a pulse. I mean,
I mean,
I
Giants,
know
you're-
that the pulse is optional.
Malik Willis would actually be fucking awesome for him, but I don't
You
want to say
shut
that.
your whore
Yeah,
mouth.
exactly. Like I'd hate to see it, man.
yeah.
I would really hate to go from really liking Malik Willis to hating the
Yeah.
Ducks.
I want to root for him, not fucking go against him.
Exactly. As long as he goes anywhere that's not in the division, I hope he has a great career.
Like the Dolphins, I can see him going there. I don't want to see him go. Well, he could go to actually the Cardinals, man.
That's where I'm thinking he's going to go because I think the Dolphins are in a full
Mike
rebuild.
McCarthy or
Yeah.
LaFleur. I mean, Mike LaFleur.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think the Dolphins are going to be big players in free agency this year.
Yep. Certainly not.
It's not in the
Yeah,
cards.
with them offloading contracts like they've been.
I mean, the only thing I can see him going to the Vikings for, so he can see if he beat us, because if he beats us, he beat all 32 teams. So he can say he did that. He has 2 chances. Last year he blew it.
Well, how's this for a question, gentlemen? If we're going to let Malik Willis walk in free agency, what veteran QB do you trust as our new backup for
Justin
Jordan
Fields.
Love?
I wouldn't be against Fields. It's not my
Exactly.
first choice.
Fields?
I personally want Kyler Murray as their
Fields.
backup.
Yeah.
I might quit being a Packer fan if they hire Fields.
He's a backup, dude. We
I
can do
don't
him
want-
in his plays
Bro,
here and
he's
there.
not even worthy of water boy. Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here with that guy. Fuck that.
I'd rather take my chances with Joe Flacco before
You
Fields.
fucking A,
Yeah.
bro. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. Put Clifford back there, bro. Before that,
Hey, whoa.
I'm just saying, bro. Before
I was giving you all the way up until you mentioned the big red dog. That son of a bitch shouldn't even look at a football.
So what do you think? Willis could be like Matt Flynn?
Or
I
better,
hope
or better yet, as far as another
I doubt
backup,
that.
how about you make Nick Cream and beg for Trey Lance to be our backup?
Oh God, no! That is the absolute last thing I want. You think Nick was insufferable with Trey Lance before? Holy shit, he'll get the jersey, and we'll be seeing him every fucking game.
What
But
about Geno Smith?
Yeah, he just got released yesterday.
on that note, everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks for commenting. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night, and as always, it's go pack go.
Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network on Roku and Fire Stick. This is the first place to find all the latest NFL news, trades, and rumors. If you have a Roku or Fire Stick, access your menu and locate the search bar to perform a channel search. Then simply type in Huddle Sports Network. After completing the search, this logo should appear. Then add to your menu and you're good to go. We cover all your football needs, from breaking news to trades and rumors.
Ken and Ken in the morning, 10 to 11. Wake your mind up, this the sports heaven. Next up is Lines Talk with Jeremy B. 11 to 12, breaking news you see. Then we roll into the Daily Huddle, no doubt. From 12 to 1, hear what it's about. We got the beats, we got the flow. Huddle